In this video, we will explore some useful functions that let us add, remove, and organize items inside an array. So let's create our array first of all. Let's add our items. Then let's finish this. Now we have already covered the count in previous video. If you want to count the number of items inside an array, we will just type count and pass our array. So we have 3. And another thing that we have covered in the previous part was adding a new item inside our array. So we will just type our array name and square brackets, then our item, which is Mercedes. Now we got 4 items, but in this way we can only add a single item inside our array. If you want to add multiple items, there is a function called array push. So you can type array underscore push, then the array name, for our case it's car, and after that the new items that we want to add. So for example, I want to add Toyota, then Honda. Now if I count the number of items, I will get 6 because 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 items we have added inside our array. You can also remove an item, or to be more specific, you can also remove the last item from the an array. So if you want to remove the Honda, which is the last item, you can type array underscore pop. This will remove the last item from our array. So if I type here car, now in the echo I will get 5. So in the state of echoing the count, let's echo all our items inside the array by typing, let's comment this out by typing 4, then creating a variable, setting it to 0, and say run this loop until the $i is smaller than the count of our array, and increment $i by 1 until the loop ends, and echo our array position. Okay, again I forgot to add a break. Okay, now we got BMW, Audi, Tesla, Mercedes, and Toyota, but no Honda because we have removed the last item inside the array. Now, if you want to add a new item at the beginning of the array, you can do it by typing array underscore and shift and pass our array in here, then our new item which we want to add in the beginning of our array. So for example, I want to add Volkswagen. Now in our loop, first we will get Volkswagen, then BMW. Another thing, if you want, you can also sort the items inside the array. So for that, you have to type sort, then pass your array. Now in the echo that I did here, I will get first Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Tesla, Toyota, and finally Volkswagen. Even though we have added the Volkswagen at the beginning of our array, if you want to see the full structure of an array, you can use print or var dam. So with this, we can see the items inside our array. But if you want to see the full structure of the array, you can type print underscore or and your array. Now in here, let's comment this out. Now in here I got full structure of my array with the indexes also. So in the 0 index, let's make it bigger. Okay. So in the 0 index, we have Audi. In the first index, we have BMW. In the second index, we have Mercedes, and so on. So this is how you can see the full structure of your array. We also have var dam to see the full structure of our array. So now I can see my structure of array like this. So these are the some basic array functions. In the next part, we will cover more advanced array functions.